Controversial? Oh, you bet. Do I know many people are not gonna like what I'm about to say? Absolutely. Do I care what people think? I care what people think, but I won't let it affect the way I see things. I know that a lot of people who enjoy my videos are not gonna like what I'm gonna say, but still, it needs to be said. And this is about tattoos. You know, it's not about the fact that I personally don't like tattoos, which I don't, but that's besides the point. I want to say, and many people agree but don't say it. When I see a woman, I'm talking about women because I'm a heterosexual man. When I see a woman and she has tattoos, I immediately think lower of her. I'm sorry, but I do. And when I see one covered in tattoo, I know that she has issues. Now, when you see really young people having tattoos, well, that's peer pressure. That's a cry to belong. You know, hey, I got tattoos too. I'm cool. Look, I belong. Include me in your group. You know, a cry to belong, a desperation, peer pressure, a desperate, silent cry to accept me, include me. They don't know what they're doing. Because years later they regret and they want to change it, whatever. You know, we all know about people who put their lover's name on their body. We all know where that ends up. But this tattoo thing, to say that it's gone too far is the understatement of the century. It is so accepted now that, you know, I see it all over the world, and I travel literally all over the world. When I say all over the world, I'm not saying I went to Mexico or Canada or Paris and Rome. I mean all over the world, over 150 countries. It's everywhere. However, it is far more prevalent in Western countries. United States, Canada, France, Germany, Italy. Not so much where I am in Greece, but in Netherlands, Belgium, you know, Scandinavia, in Western countries. It's like they're trying to catch up, you know, with something that I believe started in the East. In Africa, I believe. It started in Africa. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty certain it started in Africa. But for a totally different reason and a totally different purpose. Now it's become a fad. And you know, what I want to say is, when I see a woman that is devoid of a tattoo, I initially respect her. Now, after talking to her, she might be a mess, whatever. But initially, I respect her for having avoided the blind following of a trend. You cannot help but to respect a woman these days that has no tattoos on her body. And you know, if you're a woman, I'm sure a man as well. You know, but to cover yourself with tattoos, I'm not even talking about those who do it on their face and their neck and everything. But ask, you know, do they even think before they do it? And you see these people, I've said this before, if you've listened to my videos, you see these people in these parties and you know, they already got tattoo on one arm and neck or whatever, and they talk about their grandiose plans of having more, as though, you know, oh, I'm gonna get this one here and also one on my back, and this one, the eagle thing, is not completed, whatever, as though it's some kind of an accomplishment. You know, it's like the goal of their life. You know, someone says, I'm going to start a cancer research institute. I'm going to, you know, contribute to this, contribute to that. I'm going to start educating, children and in this country and start a school to teach languages to this group of people. And one person says, I'm going to have an eagle tattoo. And then this is not completed. I'm going to add a wing. And then so it covers my entire left side body. Wow, really great accomplishment. Great accomplishment. When it's completed, I'm sure the world is gonna just build a statue in your honor because of all the tattoos you have. But my point is, it's gotten to a point, people think that their tattoos actually even mean something, like someone is really gonna look and see what the tattoo is. You know, no one's gonna look at the details and see, oh, this is a picture of a Egyptian, you know, a queen from 200, 500 years ago, 2000 years ago. No, people just look at you and they say, okay, they have tattoos or they don't have tattoos. No one's gonna look at the details. No one's gonna care about the artistry and all that crap. No one's gonna care. They're going to immediately judge you superficially and initially. They're going to judge you as someone who has a tattoo and followed the basic right now worldwide Western trend. That's all they're gonna think, and that's all they're gonna care about. They're not gonna care about the content of the tattoo or the particular thing that it represents, etc., etc., etc. So when you see someone that has no tattoo, if you're getting tattoo because you think you stand out for having it, right now it's reached the point where not having one makes you stand out, where not having a tattoo makes you look like someone who's a individual thinker, someone who doesn't just blindly follow a trend. You know, sometimes it goes right along with a Taliban style beard. I don't know why this Western men think that this having a Taliban terrorist style beard past their neck and onto their chest is something that's attractive. I know many of you are going to say, to each his own. If it makes them happy, fine. Okay, fine, good. Do it. Have a tattoo, you know, a tattoo and a piercing and a nose ring and a beard up to your chest. Whatever, have it. But know that others do not care. No one's gonna look at you and say, oh, unless they're 17 years old or something, no one's gonna say, oh, they got a tattoo and a beard and a nose ring. They're cool. They must be among the cool crowd. Yeah, they must be one of those who found, you know, the cure for cancer. No, actually not having one. Being an individual thinker is an admired thing in all cultures, in all societies, at all times. Blind trend following is not cool. That's my take. You don't like it? Well, I'm sorry, too bad. If you like it, fine. Neither situation is going to have an effect on my life. But I've said what I think about it. All the best.